Hello, my name is Keni Ribeiro. I am a communication strategist and a PR advisor. And today I want to speak from a place of deep concern and professional reflection. Ghana was hit with a tragedy that gripped the entire nation just yesterday. And our citizens were reeling from this deep loss and grieving, hurting, and seeking clarity. Something happened online that shouldn't have. You got an alert from the Ghana Armed Forces account that had posted an unrelated tweet after announcing that the airplanes were missing. This may have been pre-scheduled, it may have been a slip, but in moments like this, missteps in communication speak volumes. Here's why this matters. Crisis communication isn't just a corporate luxury. It is essential for every institution, every brand, every public figure, because how you respond in times of pain reveals a lot about you and your values. People are constantly looking for leadership, empathy, and information, especially in a crisis of this magnitude. And if what they get instead is a business as usual post, it signals disconnection. So on Twitter yesterday, there were so many people who were saying, this shouldn't be there, this shouldn't be up, and it was up for over 2 hours. Even if it wasn't intentional, the silence around the tragedy at that time, given that we hadn't heard anything, because it was around the same time that the chief of staff was just about to announce what the updates were, it felt jarring. And in moments of collective mourning, the communication landscape changes completely. The rules shift, and your job as a communicator for a public institution is to show care, clarity, and caution. So the question might be, so what should have been done? Let's talk about what should be done in a crisis. The first thing is pause all scheduled content. It doesn't matter what the content calendar says, it can wait. Everybody that uses scheduling tools should know that as soon as a crisis hits, just stop the autopilot. Because what you don't want is to put out a new campaign or to put out a tweet innocently, especially as a public figure in a brand, and be hit with read the room, like a lot of people were yesterday. At any point in time, just check what is in the pipeline for your brand as soon as there's a crisis and put it on pause. Just pause or update accordingly. The second thing is acknowledge the crisis quickly and sincerely. So even a simple message like, our thoughts are with all the affected, we are monitoring the situation and we'll provide verified updates as soon as we can, goes a long way to make people feel seen, to make the grieving parties feel heard, valued, not tossed aside. Another thing is, if you do have to communicate with empathy. That's not the time to put a spin on anything. This is not a moment to deflect. It's not a moment to go silent. Show that you see the pain and respect the gravity of the moment, even if you are not directly affected by the passing of whoever it is. Fourth thing is share only verified facts. Yesterday we saw this a lot. People would put posts up and others would take it down. But it's important that if you have something to contribute to the conversation, that it should be something of accuracy, not just to be part of the number. So this, for me, is a broader call for communication streamlining, especially in the case of a crisis. Whether you lead a brand, a ministry, a movement, your silence or your words during a crisis form part of your public memory. Reputation is not just what you do when things are going well. It's also about what you choose to say or not say when the world is hurting. And a number of public-facing people have lost their well-built credibility because of things they said wrongly or things they did not say at all when the people that they cared about were in a place of loss or mourning. Crisis communication is not just PR, it's public care. And in a time where public trust is fragile, let's be deliberate, let's be human, let's be intentional, let's do better. Once again, My thoughts and prayers are with the families and loved ones of everyone who was directly affected by this. And may the souls of those who have passed rest in peace. This is an unimaginable loss, and I hope that our nation will heal collectively from it. My name is Keni Ribeiro. If you found this helpful, follow for the next video on more guidance on visibility, communication, and brand integrity. I'll see you again.